Right. My soundboard. Back. Come back soon. Oh, it's gonna be hot today. I can already tell. Put it on the fan. Fan. Ooh, there you go. Fan on me. What's up, Ethan? Ugh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you. You're good, man. What's up, Noise? Oh, I need a Red Bull. Noise, you see? Ooh, yeah.
What is a Red Bull? What is a Red Bull?
It's an energy. It's an energy drink. It's got like caffeine in it and stuff. I would make coffee, but I literally woke up from a nap like 5 minutes ago, so I don't have time to make coffee. I do like coffee.
But isn't drinking too much coffee bad for you?
Correct, it is. I haven't had any coffee yet today, so it would have been okay.
But that's cool. I think the max you can take is like about 3 cups of coffee.
Dude, if I took 3 cups of coffee, I would die. What's up, Juju? What's up, Dino? Yeah. Yeah, no, coffee's okay. I'm kind of like sensitive to coffee, actually. Caffeine tends to give me anxiety or whatnot, but it is like super necessary. Oh, there you are, Ethan. What's up, dude? The face reveal, Ethan, dude. That's cool.
So, anyways, back to what I was saying. You're sensitive to coffee.
I am. So, coffee kind of makes me anxious. I get like some anxiety with coffee. I really like the taste of coffee. It's a fun process for me to make coffee. Because it's kind of almost like a skill or like an art. There's kind of an art form to how I make coffee. How do you know that people make coffee, Ethan, in Belize? Belize actually has some really good coffee. Belizean coffee is really good. It's actually a whole thing.
You know, one interesting fact is that my mom also has coffee. Like,
I'm
she
sure.
also drinks coffee.
How does she make coffee? Do you see how she makes coffee?
Oh, not really, not really.
Okay, you should ask her next time. Ask her how she makes coffee. I use one of these. I use one of these things. Kind of cool.
I think she just uses like maybe like just a cup, just a regular cup.
Yeah, maybe she uses like here. This is called like a coffee pot. Like this. This is the standard way that most people in America make coffee.
I don't think we have one of that here.
Dude, Noise said he had 10 espressos in the morning. Stop. 10 espressos? You need to chill, dude. Yeah.
That's cool.
What's up?
I can talk to my mom about how she makes coffee.
Yeah, ask her. Yeah, ask her sometime. Ask her how does she make coffee? You know.
Right.
I make it. Oh, are you gonna go ask her right now? Well, that's pretty cool. He's like, I'm gonna go ask my mom right now. How does my mom make coffee? A French press. Yeah, French press is nice too. I do like a French press. Big fan of a French press. French press coffee. Although I feel like I would get all the yeah, that's like doing this thing. This is like how people they call them like a Bodum. Bodum is one of these things. These things are cool too. Yeah, some people need to like take serious breaks from coffee, I guess, because like anything, it's a substance. So I know some people, you get withdrawals. I know people that are, really religious about drinking coffee, that when they stop drinking coffee, they get a headache, which is like not a good thing. You don't want that. What's up, Ethan? How'd your mom say she makes coffee? Curious.
Hold on.
Oh, we're gonna go see. Oh, we can go see. Oh, this is cool.
I don't know if I can actually try to show it, but do you see it?
Yeah, let me see. Yes. Yes, I can kind of see that. Okay. Oh, it's a Keurig. Oh, she has a Keurig. Oh, Keurig. Okay, yeah. So Ethan, that's what one of these are. These are Keurigs, for instance. These are cool ways to make coffee. This is similar to kind of the coffee pot method, but it's actually a little fancier because you get these thing called K-cups. Picture of them, a K-cup. They're like these little pods, Ethan. You take these little pods and you put them into a machine, press down on a button, and it makes coffee.
Oh, all right.
Teacup says drink tea. Yes, tea is probably the better thing to drink, honestly. It's a more small. Sorry, it's a smaller amount of caffeine. And it's probably more sustainable. Noy says he wants to get an espresso machine. Yeah, there's some very cool espresso machines. So, they get very expensive. If you get like a real espresso machine, like something like this, yeah, like it's like $700. This one's like $8,000. What?
Who would even want this?
Well, these are like coffee places have these, like coffee stores. Like I'm sure you have cafes around you and whatnot. That's what they get. There's also this other thing. I think it's like a hand press espresso. I see this thing all the time on, yeah, here it is. The Flare 58. Yeah, this thing is very cool. I see this thing all the time on Instagram and whatnot. And the cool thing about this is so if you guys don't know, in order to make espresso, what you need to do is you have to subject coffee beans to really high pressures, and what that does is that pressure extracts out the caffeine and I guess whatever other flavors out of coffee beans. But to get to that high of a pressure, you either need an electric pump or something, or you can do it by hand. And this is actually a cool physics question with how this works. This has to do with pressure being force over area. It's kind of like the ideal gas law with PV-nRT. Flare 54 is the yeah, it is apparently. Here, one sec. I know there's got to be some dude like doing it on YouTube Shorts. One sec. It's yeah, Flare 58. And then they have all these other really fancy things. So here, this is what I mean by when someone talks about coffee being kind of an art form. I want to see, is this it? Yeah. Yeah, look at, okay, so watch this. This person like gets the exact amount of beans and they use this really fancy thing. And then they have this to kind of like make the grounds all evenly whatever. And then they use this thing and then yeah. This is ASMR for coffee, but.
I really love ASMR. They actually kind of make me relax.
Yeah, it is. ASMR is pretty cool. Yeah, it's is this another video? I want to see what they have. This really, really fancy thing that you can use to spread out the grounds. I'm trying to. No, it's not this, dude. What is this thing called? Or is it this one?
Is the new Flare 58.
Whatever. No, whatever. Anyways. Yeah. What is it? It's like expensive espresso ground shaker thing. Is it a shaker? What is it called? What's up, Ethan? What are you gonna say, dude?
Did you see the article I did that I texted you last night?
I did. I need to go through it and post it. I was super busy last night, and then I woke up this morning. I had to go straight to a workout, and then I went to Costco because I have to buy a bunch of stuff for this festival that I'm going to Burning Man. And then I got home and I just took a nap. I'm like, I need to sleep. But yes, I appreciate that, Ethan. I appreciate your mid game and end game thing that you're writing. I'll put it up on the chess group.
Okay. Or you could try to change the title because it's all about like from all three phases, like the beginning, middle, and end game. Like it's all on those three. I didn't put like tips for beginning. So
yeah, no, it's all the phases. Yeah. One sec, I'll pull it up. Where is it? Yeah, for those that are interested in like chess and whatnot, we have oh, you emailed it to me, right? Yeah, sorry, it's not in my DMs.
I shared it to you, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, via my email. Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. Where did I put it? Then yes, here we go. Chess tips.
But you know,
this is what you wrote, right? Yeah. So this is cool. There's some good tips. Yeah, I like this. Some ways to get better at chess. Yeah, I mean, I only know the basic structure of like control the middle of the board, but I like this. Yeah, people pull out their queen too early sometimes. Yeah, take control of the center, Ethan. This is very smart. This is what I do.
But the thing is about taking out your queen is that if you do it in like a Scandinavian defense, then you have to bring your queen out.
Oh, see, I don't even know what the Scandinavian defense is. It's cool. There are all these like defenses. I know, I know, I know. I think I used to when I was younger, probably when I was your age. But nowadays it's I kind of just play chess for fun occasionally. And I don't really know as many of the technical things about it. But this is very cool. Like Ethan, this is an example of a hobby, and this is a very cool hobby to have. Um, and
Of
it's and this is a cool way you can like someone was asking me like how do you make friends in real life, and actually I was explaining this to another friend actually today. Friendships happen through what are called shared experiences. Okay, so when you share either an interest or an experience or time with someone, and if you do that enough, and y'all don't like hate each other, you end up becoming friends. So if y'all are wondering how to make real life friends, find something you like to do, and find other people that also like to do it. And chess is great. I had a lot of friends I made in high school because of chess. And so yeah, if you have a chess club or something, totally go to it.
Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of getting more interested in chess.
Hell
So yeah.
yeah. Do you have a local club around you, Ethan? Like in your city? Do you know about that? Are there? Well, wait, one sec. Let's just look. Like I'm gonna show you guys how you do this. Like watch. This is how you make friends. You say, okay, what do I like to do? I like to play chess. Cool. I'm gonna say chess club in Belize City. Right here we go. And let's see what they got. Look, okay, cool. There's a Belize National Youth Chess Foundation. Okay, that's cool. This is something on chess.com.
Practical.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you see like people who have DM, IM, FM, CM, and those stuff for masters?
Yes, yeah.
I'm wondering how you even get those.
So, okay, that's very cool. So the way it so for y'all that are wondering, chess works off a rating system, right, Ethan? Do you know about the chess rating system?
The ELO?
Yes, ELO. Yes, or USCF, right? Yes, these are all, and they rate you. If you beat people that are better than you and whatnot, your ranking goes up. If you lose, your ranking goes down.
Yeah, we all know how that works.
So depending on what your ELO is and how many games you've played, so I remember when I was your age, I signed up for like an official like chess membership card or something that kept track of all the games I played and what my ranking was. And based on that, that's how they assign what type of master you are.
I want to see myself as like a candidate master. Is that the lowest master so far?
I don't know which ones they are, but you should look. But so here, Ethan, this is an example. Okay, so I just typed in Belize Chess. Look, BelizeChess.com, right? Cool. You see this? I'm gonna send you this website. What you should do, man, is look. Do you know where these places are? Do you know where the Ebenezer Methodist Primary School is, or I don't know, Orange Walk? This is.
Okay, that's in Orange Rock. I don't even. I'm in Belize. This is a whole different country.
What about Kay Cocker? Is Kay Cocker far away?
It's Key Cocker.
Key Cocker. I don't know what the name is.
I remember one time you said Kai Cocker.
Kai Cocker. Look, the Belmopian Library. A lot of these things they happen at schools, they happen at libraries, or they happen at churches. Mine happened at Walmart.
It doesn't go.
Yeah.
It's Belmopan. That's where I got my visa as well.
Oh, sick. Okay. So do you see how there's someone here that you can like contact? You should try calling this person, or tell your mother. Tell your mother that you're interested in chess and you'd like to go to this library to participate in the chess club. And the great thing here is that, if you have an interest in chess, first of all, you'll meet other people who like chess and you'll make friends with them. And you're very good at chess, Ethan, so I'm sure somebody here will know where to point you to play chess with people that are better than you, so that you can get better. And do it in a way that's kind of more official so that you have like an actual ranking. Like it's cool to do this chess.com, all this online stuff and whatnot. But if you want like the real life stuff, this is what you got to do for chess. It's cool.
Okay. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out, man. I'm just suggesting. Get Running says, do you like unseasoned chicken breasts or canned tuna more? Wait, I'm not allowed to season either of them? Is that really the thing?
Also, go.
Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna ask you a question about something.
What are you gonna ask me?
Hold on. How often do people host tournaments in chess?
I don't know. Depends on the club. I know in Los Angeles they probably have tournaments like every week or like every month. You'd have
I've
to
had
you'd have to figure out.
I'd rather just go into like 1,000 to like 1,200 for that. So yeah.
Yeah, Just you hit these people up. Just wonder about it. Someone was asking whether I like canned chicken or canned tuna. Oh, interesting. The great debate, dude. Which I was at Costco today actually. So let's see. You shouldn't eat that much tuna because it has like bad things in it. I think like mercury. Is that what we worry about? So you can't really eat too much canned tuna in a row. But I do like tuna. I'm a big fan of tuna salad. I love tuna salad. I make really good tuna salad, especially if you like put it on pickles. Canned chicken, I think you can eat as much as you want. I know Ramton thinks I'm disgusting for eating this stuff, but I like it. It has like an interesting taste to it, and it works really well with like dips. If you do like a chicken bean dip, my ex used to make a really good chicken dip that we would have at like football games and stuff. But yeah, that's an interesting question. All right, cool. Here, let me go through some of the questions and let's start off the podcast. All right, welcome everyone to the Golden Hour AMA podcast. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education. We are a nonprofit that helps kids out with math, science, life, everything.
Okay.
We also have Ethan here. What's up?
So I've also been thinking about this since last night. But what if I also did an article about this entire server itself?
That's dope.
That would be awesome. You know, I think the best way to know what you're doing is to have someone else write about what you're doing. I would be very curious to see what your take is on what this server is, and I think that'd be very cool.
Dr. Gold, could you reverse that? I didn't even understand most of it.
Okay, yeah. So for instance, I have an idea of like what I do here on this Discord and what I do with you guys, you know, on the streams and whatnot. But how I do things is different than how you guys see it. For instance, I have ideas on how the streams help you this way or this way, but you may say that, oh, but the streams really help me in this way and this way, and I didn't know that. So that's why I say it. I think it would be cool if you would write about the server, because I'm curious to see what you guys think, like how you guys view it. It's hard to see things from just a first person perspective. It's always good to get like a third person, like someone else looking type thing. Everyone thinks I'm disgusting for eating canned chicken. I know, dude. It's great. I'm gonna cook some. I'm gonna not cook. It's already cooked, but yeah.
Dr. Gold, I never heard of canned chicken before. These must be like American things that I don't know.
It's a very American thing. Canned chicken is very American.
Also,
wait,
Dr.
have you
Gold,
heard of Spam though? Wait, Ethan, have you heard of Spam? Is that a thing?
could I see that?
Do you know this thing? Do you know Spam?
No.
Yeah, so this is I love this. It is so bad for you, but it is super salty. So yeah, Spam is the bomb. Yes, noise. Spam is the bomb. And apparently, dude, this is a delicacy in the Philippines. Like they crave this shit, and it's like super expensive. What's up, Ethan? Yeah,
Wait, hold on. So, what did you mean by it's too salty? Like what?
there's
So
a lot
much
of
salt
salt
on
in it. There's a lot of salt in it.
Oh.
So a lot of times, anytime a meat or anything is put into a can, the reason why they do that is so that it is preserved, so that it doesn't go bad. Okay, so a lot of times when people would go out to sea, you know, on like a ship, and ships didn't have refrigerators back in the day, and they were going to be out there for a while, they would bring a lot of their food stored in cans. And because they're sealed, that means oxygen can't get in and like screw things up. And also to prevent things from going bad, they would add a ton of salt to it. Because if things are salted, bacteria can't really grow on it. And so that's why, for instance, like salted meats, like jerky and whatnot, they last a while and they don't need to be refrigerated. And that's because of all the salt in it. Unfortunately, like having that much salt isn't like the best thing for you. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, Banana Zeno? What's going on, dog?
I have too many names. I know.
You do. Did you lose all your Discord Nitro boosts? I got the notification that we're gonna lose our level 3 today or something. I was like, oh.
I have to wait because I transferred my boost without knowing it was your server.
Oh no. Why'd you transfer him, dude? Why'd you take the boost away, dude? Why would you take our boost?
I didn't mean to.
I didn't know about meat. Haha. Spam Oreo. Oh, I guess it. No, this is a
I
joke,
hate
dude.
spam.
There's no way this is real.
And, like,
This is a joke. This is a meme. This is not real.
Bro, you can buy it on eBay.
No, it's a magnet, dude. This isn't real. But yeah, no.
Me personally, what do you
it-
think about the fall of NFTs?
Oh, well, here, ask that. Put that question in the thing. Yeah, let me go through some of the questions. We got a lot of questions. Let me go through.
Where is the question?
Bro. It's up here in the announcements thing. You know where it is, dog. Post your questions
What are you
here.
talking-
Here. I'm
Where?
gonna tag you. Popular banana.
Yeah, just ping me.
All right, let's see. First question.
Ah, here we go.
Gold, you said you would make a calculus for, or whatever for me. I would make a calculus for you. What do you mean I would make a calculus? Like, rephrase that.
That's the goal. I don't even get what that meant. I thought he said a calculator. I thought
That's
he
what I
said
thought too.
make
I didn't know what that was. What implications could cold fusion have on humanity? This is actually a very cool thing, guys. Because there is a recent thing in the news. I don't know how much you guys like pay attention to the news. I mean, some of the news is garbage.
Is
but...
it about the Moai wildfire?
No, that sucks for Hawaii. That does. No, it's about
Yeah.
what is this? It's called the 77 superconductor.
The
What is
hell?
it? Yes. Sorry, LK99. I knew it was some like double number. Yeah, here we go. This is very cool. So yes. So people have claimed. So okay, people in I think it was in Korea they came up with this.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like half the stuff we have in the U.S. are imported from China.
Yeah, no, I think this is Korean. Well, this is research. This is science. Okay. So
Science. love it.
So yeah, okay. So superconductors are really cool because what happens is they can conduct electricity with almost no resistance, which means electricity flows through them really, really quickly. And if you have that, then you can do all this really cool stuff, for instance, with like levitation. Like you can have things levitate. And so usually in order to get metals to behave like a superconductor, in order to like conduct electricity really well, you have to have them at super low temperatures, which requires like liquid nitrogen or liquid helium. And these things are expensive. It's very expensive to get liquid nitrogen. It's even more expensive to get liquid helium. This is why MRI machines cost so much money, is because they need liquid helium for their magnets. So some people in Korea said that they found the first room temperature superconductor, which would be absolutely bonkers if it was cool. If it was real, sorry.
I would ask like, how does this help the environment?
Okay, good. So we're getting to that. So, going to what Jamarcus was talking about with cold fusion. Okay, so room temperature superconductors would be very cool. I think it turns out that this isn't true. Like the scientific community has looked at this and they're like, this is wrong. The same thing happened back in the 90s with the Italians in what's called cold fusion, where they said they obtained the ability to do fusion at room temperature, okay? Fusion is a type of nuclear process when you take two hydrogens, you get them really close to each other, and they turn into a helium. And we've talked about this. The mass defect, like, equals mc squared, ton of energy, right? Big examples of fusion, right, is the sun. The sun is a big fusion reactor, but it uses its own gravitational force to implode upon itself. But the sun is very hot, right? It's very hot. Yeah, it's like thousands of degrees, 10,000 degrees, I think.
See, it's seen sometimes. I think I've seen once where someone really got melted, and who knows how much water it will take to just cool down the sun.
Yeah, the sun. Yeah, that sun's gonna take billions of years to cool down. But yeah, so fusion usually needs to happen at high temperatures. These Italians said they did it at room temperature, basically. Everyone was like, wow, that's cold fusion. That would be awesome. And then they looked at it more and they're like, yeah, it's not real.
No, bro, that's fake.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
fake. You're
bro.
faking Kim
Yeah,
Kardashian's
fake.
body.
Oh, yeah, I know. Not as much plastic. So yeah, cold fusion would be great because then that means we could do fusion energy at low temperatures. And the main reason that fusion is so difficult right now is that it happens at high temperatures. And at high temperatures, you need a lot of special equipment to keep things together. You end up destroying a lot of stuff at high temperatures. And then, what's the other thing
Ice
with
cream,
it?
it melts.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, we apparently did fusion again. Like, it was in the news or something, but this is laser fusion. This doesn't count. Yeah, for the second time, yeah, U.S. scientists have achieved fusion ignition. I have my opinions on this. It's cool. I'm glad that science is moving forward. This will not become a sustainable fusion reactor. It just won't. But yeah, Jamarcus, if cold fusion was real and we could do fusion at low temperatures, it would mean that we would have an almost infinite source of energy. So even better than, gasoline, solar, or anything. We literally just take water at this point and we collide it together and it would just create energy. And we have a lot of water on the Earth. So this would be very cool if cold fusion was real. And honestly, I don't know how the world would take it. Can you imagine if like all the energy was basically free? If, our cost of energy,
That would be way too much. Like,
right?
That
I feel like the companies wouldn't be happy. Like, what? I don't think we'd know what to do with it. We'd be like, oh wow, we can make all this energy without killing ourselves, and it's well, it's not free, but it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Is this where the lasers require more power than what was produced? Yes. So noise. So this is interesting. So when we talk about ignition, this is called ICF, inertial confinement fusion. What they do here is they use lasers to rocket a shell into itself, and it implodes, and it creates energy. And what they've shown is that the energy in the lasers is less than the energy they get out from the fusion happening within the capsule. It's called a Hall-Rom, is what it is. One sec. Hall-Rom fusion. Yeah, here we go. This tiny little thing. There you go. This is it. This thing, which costs like, I think, $250,000 to make. This tiny little thing looks like a little spindle or whatnot. But yeah, they shoot one of the, it has like fuel in it like this, and then they shoot a bunch of lasers on either side of it, and that causes this thing to implode upon itself, and then it creates fusion, which is cool. But the issue with this is that even if the energy from the lasers is less than the energy you get out from imploding it, the amount of energy you need to take from a wall to put into the lasers to get this is already insane. Like, lasers, I think, are at most 30% efficient right now, maybe 40%. The lasers that they're using for this experiment, I think, are like 5%, 10% efficient. So, yeah, exactly. Sonoy says it's a good political debate. Maybe it's possible energy companies just won't invest in it to make it sustainable, right? Yeah, I know, right? If the energy is cheap and plentiful and good for the environment, but bad for business, what do you think is going to happen? I should get my friend DC on the podcast here sometime. He's a fun. He has some interesting theories. How like a lot of scientists, or they're kind of like on the fringe scientists. Some people call them crackpots. Everyone should talk about whatever. Like, I don't care. But they talk about free unlimited energy and how that they've been silenced by the government because like this would like ruin the world. I don't know. It's interesting.
Hey, Dr.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Speaking of the sun, I actually asked a question about the sun and moon.
Okay, here we go. How do scientists know that the sun and the moon moves? Do they use a formula? They do. They really do, actually. This is actually a very cool formula. Let's see.
Can I see it?
Yes, it's called the it's GMM over R squared, but what is it? Movement of the moon formula. I'm just gonna Google it.
Where when?
Yes, here. Let's no, I don't want this. What is it? Okay. Yeah, so this is actually kind of it's a complex physics problem. The main reason, Ethan, that things orbit each other, right, has to do with here, and I'm just going to show you like the equation for it. It's kind of cool. Has to do with what's called the gravitational force between objects. Okay.
It also feels like I'm just in office hours again.
I know. Well, let me just. I just want to show this to you real quick. It's easier if I write it out than like try to find pictures. Okay. Okay. So, and Noise actually made a joke about this, didn't you? This was the Mr. Bean Coulomb joke. I like this one. One second. Let me find that one. It's good. Was it Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean Coulomb joke. Yes, here we go. This is it. This is a good one.
It says set is off.
Yeah, this is what he's talking about. This is kind of
Hello.
funny. What's up, dude?
What does it mean when that thing just said save search is off?
Oh, I don't know. It just means that it doesn't like filter what I look when I look for images. Because like sometimes it'll filter out images if it thinks they're like, I don't know, not safe for work or something. I don't know.
Or something that goes too deep?
That goes what?
That goes like too deep, like something bad, like
No, just like
so
explicit
much-
stuff. Like if someone's naked or something, it wouldn't like show it to me. That's what
Oh.
safe search is. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So, anyways, if you have two objects, right? Let's say we have two objects. Let's say it's the sun and the moon. Okay, Ethan. Or let's say the sun and Earth. Honestly, let's do this. Let's say Earth. Or you know, no. Here, let's do the Earth and the moon. That's what I really want to do. Okay. All right. These two things have masses on them, right, Ethan? Like the moon and the Earth have mass.
Yes.
Okay. When two things have mass, they are attracted to each other by what's called the gravitational force. And there's an equation for this. And yeah, Noyce has said it pretty well here. It's F is equal to this big constant. This is a constant G. And then it's mass 1, mass 2, all over R squared. Okay, that's what it is. So like this is attracted to it by a force here. And this is kind of Newton's second law, or sorry, third law, which says equal and opposite forces, because the Earth, just as much as the moon is attracted to the Earth is also attracted to the moon. And and it's the same amount of force. It's equal to this.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Now, because they're attracted to each other, this means that they will orbit each other, which means this will like go around in a circle around the Earth. Okay. Like it keeps trying to like get close to it, but it just keeps like spinning around. And this has to also do with a thing which is called centripetal motion, which says that
What?
centripetal motion. Yeah, you get to it. You get to it. Centripetal motion means motion in a circle, is what it is, like circular motion kind of stuff.
Circle motion. All right.
Circle motion. Yeah, this is a physics thing we'll get into later, but I'm just gonna show it to you real quick here, which says force centripetal, okay, is equal to the mass times the centripetal acceleration, which is v squared over r. And this force that like tries to bring the moon in is also equal to this, which is equal to g m1 m2 over r squared. And so what ends up happening is you can solve this v here is what's called the this is the velocity. Okay.
We all know it as the velocity.
Good, yeah. So you can calculate actually how fast something will spin around another object if, well, these cancel. If you know the mass of the center object and you know how far apart they are. It's pretty cool.
Are those X's at the bottom?
These are ours. These are ours.
Oh, it didn't look so at first glance.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. R refers to this, Ethan. R refers to the distance from the moon to the Earth, is what it is. Yeah.
But it doesn't have any initial name, like any
Oh,
word that's kind of similar.
Radius. They call it radius.
Like, see, like that would make much more sense than just having like a separated thing. People
Yeah.
would be confused.
I know. So the reason why I like Noyce's joke here, because this is like two people taking a test and he's cheating, right? He's like looking at his answers, and he comes up with his own answer. So Newton came up with this equation. This looks very. They use D here instead of R, Ethan. But this is an equation for the gravitational force between objects, okay? And that was discovered by Isaac Newton. And then we have Coulomb, who was another physicist in, I think, the early 1900s, maybe late 1800s. And he came up with an equation for the force between charges. So this is what's referred to as the electrostatic force.
All right.
And then this is the gravitational force. And so what's cool about this is, do you see how these equations look kind of similar, right? It's like something, and then it's something over something squared, right?
See, it's like only the variables change. That's it.
Exactly,
they also involve-
but the shape looks the same, right? We say here the formulas have like the same like form.
Yeah, they have like f is equal to whatever the variable is, and then
Mm-hmm.
like the same letter divided by something square. So
Good.
yes.
And what's interesting here, Ethan, is that r squared, for instance, this is the distance between two charges, and then d squared here is the distance between two masses. And then these are the mass of the objects, and then these are the charges of the objects. So it's
These two
it's
focuses on something, you know. That's what's common about them.
yeah. This is cool. These are also, this is like the first and second, what we say are like the fundamental forces of physics, or of the world, I guess, or the universe. Fundamental physics forces. There are two others that don't really have such nice equations, but they're pretty cool. Cool.
You know, yeah.
What were you gonna say, Ethan?
I feel like I did something good today as well.
What'd you do?
Like, I feel like I just learned a lot of stuff about like how stuff moves in a circle around something.
Yeah. Yeah, Ethan, this will be a good thing when we go through later questions in physics, because I'll show you how you can actually use these equations to figure things out.
And also, did I really actually open up a lot of doors for you from last night?
Yes, I need to write about it. I'm gonna make a post about it on my LinkedIn. Yeah, because I have a lot of theories now about I guess how kids navigate growing up in today's like world of technology. We know what all the side effects are. There are tons of studies showing some pretty like scary things that are happening to kids these days when they grow up. Like, I think the rate of female suicide is now tripled or something. Like, I remember seeing it. What is this? It's like, what?
Are you sure? Aren't you gonna get demonetized for this by saying that one word?
No, it's okay. I can say suicide. I don't care.
my
Suicide rates.
You're just gonna get demonetized then.
Well, it's okay. I don't even get money for this anyways. But anyways, there was something showing that, amongst kids, a lot of mental health issues are popping up, and they're not good. And or there's increased feelings of loneliness, all these things. I even hear from you guys, sometimes you're like, oh, it's hard to make friends in real life and whatnot. And everyone's kind of looking for what the cause is. We know the symptoms, but we're trying to like pinpoint like, why is this happening? And there's a lot of reasons why it could be happening, because the world has changed a lot in the last 10 to 20 years. Technology and social media has like completely changed the way we interact, the way we, go about our lives, and how we intake information and whatnot. And so, I don't know, I kind of had like some epiphanies listening to you, and then also to like Ran and Nick and whatnot. And even I love the discussions you guys have in the Discord, because it to me it's like getting a very unique viewpoint into why kids your age think things that they do. I don't know. I can see where things are connecting. Yeah.
I feel like that was one of the bravest things I could have done.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. It's the bravest thing so far, Ethan. But you're gonna do far more braver things in your life. Just to start, man.
I feel like I should have at least seen something good for me, like gotten something. That's what I'm just thinking of.
You want like a prize? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's like. Yeah, no. I get it. And again, you guys are used to like, I did something good, I get a prize. I get it. Don't worry. The prize, you will see the prize eventually. It will materialize itself in like real life.
I mean, like for your LinkedIn or something, I would be mentioning something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I won't mention you by name because there's privacy things. But like, I'll talk about how, for instance, I had a student who was able to work up the courage to be like, oh, I want to like show my face, like I feel confident in myself now, and I'm like, cool, that's really dope. And I think that's a big issue with your generation is everyone hides behind keyboards and doesn't. So you interact one way online, and then this is so different from how you interact in person that this creates like a really bad disconnect that is not good for like mental health.
All right.
Noise, you've done many brave things, dude. What? Like, what about the time you took on like 3 dudes or 4 dudes and got like beat up at that one pub? Yeah. 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 That was dope.
Even more braver than what I did.
Yeah, but again, don't compare your braveness between each other. You remember we went over this. The only person you compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. So if you did something braver today than you did yesterday, that's great. That's awesome. You know, it's not a competition. It's a competition with yourself.
Yeah, like you see what I'm doing on a webcam? Like he did this one.
Yes. What's up, Nick? How's it going, dog?
Good.
Good. How's work today? How's the job?
I didn't work today.
You didn't work today? Okay. I
No,
work every day.
I got work tomorrow.
Noise says I wasn't really brave. It was more stupid. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes bravery looks like stupidity, but you know, it's okay. I've done some pretty stupid stuff. Let's see. What else?
We all?
Haven't we all? Wait, Nick, what were you saying about calculus, dog? What were you saying to me, bro? I'm gonna create calculus for you. You mean the brilliant? Mean I'm gonna create the Oh yeah. I'm gonna get you a brilliant account so that you can go through. So I've given a couple out to just test and see what happens. Jamarcus, I think, looked at it the other day, and he's like, "Oh man, dude, I've been on this thing for like 3 hours." And I was like, he's like, I think I gotta stop. He's like, I think I'm addicted to this. And I was like, yeah, no, that's great. Being addicted to knowledge is dope.
Send me the link and whatever.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna make a video on how it goes because I need you to get an account. I need Ethan to get an account. And then I know there's some other people that really want one. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I thought you said
I was talking about something different though.
Yeah, one sec. Ethan, what was up?
I thought you said that I was one of the first people that came to your mind about this really enough thing.
Yes. You are definitely one of the first people that came to my mind about it. Yeah.
But you didn't even give one to me, like Jamarcus and Noise.
Yeah, well, I gave one to Jamarcus and Noise because I know they already know how the tech stuff works already. I want to make a video about how it works before I give it to you guys because I want it to be like very simple and whatnot. Noise and Jamarcus already know how all this stuff works. I wanted to see if I created an account how it would show up on their side. Yeah. So now that I know how it shows up on their side, I can make an instructional video for everyone else to look at it. That makes sense, Ethan?
So also, yeah, it does.
Noise says, my passion for mathematics is dying. Why is your passion for mathematics dying, dude? I'm sorry. What's wrong? Stupid stuff is what makes you a person. Yes, exactly. All right, here, let me go. Calculus.
I was talking about something different. I was asking for like a
what were you talking about?
Question. You said you wanted to make me a question or whatever, and you'll help me through it or whatever.
What was the question? What was it? A calculus question?
A calculus or physics or something. I forgot.
Did I say it on the stream or did I type it out to you?
You said it on stream. I think.
Oh damn! I hate when I do that. I had Habib hit me up today, and he was like, "Yo, can I get my prize?" And I was like, "Your prize? Like what? What, Habib?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, my prize." And I was like, can you go find the message where that happened?" And he did, and it was a month. It was like a month ago, and I was like, "Man, do you know how much happens in this Discord, dude? I do not remember a message from a month ago."
I can't believe that. There's
I like how bro even remembered it.
Yeah, I mean, he found it. He found the message, and I was like, "Oh, I did give you tier 3, but you know, it he said like he wanted to get something else later from it."
So, Dr.
What's up?
Will you be able to post the article tonight?
Yes, I will post it tonight. Don't worry.
Also, I'm glad that you actually made me like a spokesperson. I'm actually leading something now.
I love it, dude. I love supporting passions.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, sick man. Let me see what Noise is saying. He says, I'm kind of enjoying my computers more at the moment. Like, I used to just sit up every night and just do math, but I can't do it. Hell, I barely even have concentration to do basic linear algebra with Ethan and Jamarcus. Yeah, okay, so I understand, like, being interested in something and then what we say is like burning out. You kind of burn out from it. I kind of had this with physics, like physics research. It's okay to take breaks from things. Like a lot of times taking a break from something and going and doing something else is great because when you come back to that thing, you have a fresh brain and you like reinvigorate your love for it. So like, don't worry if like right now you're kind of burnt out on math. Maybe it means you just need to, you know, and honestly, computers are math. Noise, like what? It's basically the same thing, but yeah.
See, I kind of agree on that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because like I remember one time I was like trying to do work the very first day, and my brain's already fried. So like a few more days later, my brain is fine now. I can do the work with no problems. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, no, you're exactly correct, Ethan. And like this is important in anything, even in, for instance, in weightlifting or going to the gym. If you work out like one series of muscles, you need to take a day off at least in order for your muscles to recover and like regrow before you can then hit it again. So it's the same thing with math and like mental stuff. You know, if you're feeling kind of burnt out from working too much on a certain project, try taking a break from it. Take a break for like a day or 2 or 3, whatever. Take a week. And come back to it later, and you'll find you'll be like, wow, I actually really like this again.
See, you don't. It's like for the muscles, you don't really want to work them out too much because, well, what if you want to lift something so heavy where your muscles just can't do it? Then, yeah, you need to rest up.
Yeah, so it's interesting, Ethan. This is also what's called lifting to failure is the term for it. And lifting to failure is when you keep lifting weights so much till eventually you feel like you don't have any muscles at all and you feel just like totally weak. And that's a good place to stop. But what that tells you is that you've really worked your muscles out enough that you can then let them, you know, heal up and grow.
All right.
Yeah, weightlifting is dope. I would encourage everyone to. I went to the gym today. I went to a kind of a special gym today. I went with my friend Leo. Leo's a friend because we have shared interests of music and concerts and going out, and we do like exercise too. And so, yeah, we went to this thing called Berries, which is like kind of like a boot camp or something. Yeah, this was us. It was this is kind of fun. This was it's like a dark red room, and they have you running on treadmills, and then they have you doing like these different exercises and whatnot. And it was a little expensive. It was like $34 for the hour, but I definitely like got a workout in, and it's always helpful to have someone else telling you what to do, especially in exercise, because you end up like pushing yourself more if someone pushes you. Kind of cool. Yeah.
I'm also kind of getting a little tired already.
Yeah, no, it's totally okay. I mean, we're at 50 minutes. Noise says, I remember going to the gym for the first time. I thought I was a big man, so I was doing like 80-kilogram shoulder presses and stuff like that. I couldn't even like put on my shirt the next day. I was so sore. Yeah, that happens. And that's a great time to just like relax. Be careful about jumping into too heavy of weight so soon, so quickly, because you will injure yourself. I know a lot of friends, and honestly, I've been guilty of this too, where if I haven't worked out in a bit, I'll like get back into it.
How do you know
and
when you can go higher?
well, you should always start with lightweight first. So, for instance, in Noyce's case, where he's shoulder pressing 80 kilos, which is like that's a ton of weight, dude. That's like 120 pounds, right? 130, 140. You should always start with a lower amount first and work your way up and stuff. So that's the best way to do it. Zach says, Dr. Gold, you remember that I won a webcam? Did you win a webcam? Did I give you one? That's cool, Zach.
I think you're talking about like a different time.
Yeah, dude, I've had so many prizes like over the years. One sec. Zach showing us his classes. Ooh, very cool. So you're taking chemistry. I can help you out with chemistry a lot there. Then he's taking it looks like math. I don't know what math strat is. What's math strat? Zach, Saruto, what's math strat?
Logic, maybe?
I don't know. What's math strat? Oh, geometry. This is good. Geometry is good. Good class. Good class.
I thought junior said freaking janitor. I was about to say.
No, that's cool. It's got some cool teachers. Yvonne Beards.
Bro has 2 lunches, huh?
Yeah, 2 lunches. Dude, I'd love 2 lunches, dude.
Hell no, bro.
Wait, Noise says 80 kilograms, 170 pounds. What's up, Rip? How's it going, dude? Got 10 viewers in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Like, what's up, guys? How's Twitch going? Every time I explain what I do with you guys to like anybody in the real world, they're always like, "Wow, that's like super dope."
That's dope.
And then they're like, "Wait, I thought Twitch is just where all those video game and like hot tub streams are." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean they have those, but like it's also nice to teach things to people." Yeah. Okay, let me see. All right, I think we have some more questions to go through. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. Can I also ask one last thing?
Yeah, what do you want to ask, Ethan?
Can I actually see like the official actual education website so I can see how I can write an article, or does
Yeah,
it
of
have
course.
to come by hard?
No, I'll give you the website. One sec.
All right, just send me a DM, and I'll look into it later.
I see you.
Yeah, this is the official website, guys. If you ever want to like show your friends or your parents like what happens, this is the website that kind of explains everything.
I remember this Fortnite game that I saw.
Yeah. So here, I'll send you a message with.
I like how I'm in the Discord call while you were playing. It's funny.
Yeah. I need to update this honestly, but yeah, it's pretty cool so
Yeah.
far. But it explains.
My name still official Nick or whatever?
It may
On the
be. Yeah, you can see this is kind of an older version of the stream, but yeah, if you ever want to, you guys should go to this website if you want. It kind of explains like what we do, my motivation behind things, like how we help kids, how people can help us, with donations, what we would do with money if we had more money, and my team of people. It's pretty cool. And then you guys are also there's a demo reel here if you guys want to see.
Makes a trip unforgettable.
Man, I gotta watch this advertisement. God damn it, YouTube. Ugh. They really want me to get YouTube Premium, but apparently it's like $14 a month now. Like what? Although
Oh,
maybe
no,
I
what
maybe
the
maybe I can get it for cheap with TechSoup. Anyways, yeah.
Online learning.
So this is a video we made.
Exacerbated an already strained and struggling
Don't need
education
the
system.
closed
Students
captions.
have experienced significant
And I think you guys are in this too.
video games.
Has videos of you guys playing.
Students can or practicing.
Look, look. There's
Asking
Ethan. See, Ethan, you're in the video right there.
Oh yeah, that's when I was like younger. So yeah, I kind of
Appreciate that
I don't
noise.
remember this.
Yeah, well, you can tell these are. I made this video like last year, so some of the stuff is older. This is Obama getting better grades. Talk about things. People are asking questions. You should watch the video sometime. It's in here.
As an additional outreach program, we also produce free
Also,
high-quality
Dr.
tutorials on TikTok and morality and turn sexual educators as a
Yeah.
supportive
Anyways,
friend.
it's kind of cool. I had a lot of fun making this video. What's up, Ethan?
Could I go back to the official website? I want to ask you something about that.
Yeah, for sure. Ready?
See, right there. Why does it say a 501c3 thing?
Good question. Okay, so 501c3 is an IRS. IRS is the U.S. tax company thing. It's what designates us as a nonprofit, and so what that means is that any money we receive, we don't get taxed on it, because it's seen as a public good. It's an organization that takes money and uses it to help other people. So there's no reason that the government needs to take any of that money. That's what a 501c3 is. It's a nonprofit, and I set up. Yeah. What's up, Ethan?
So basically means that this entire thing is for free, like how you always say that you teach people for free.
I
no
do.
money.
No money. Yeah, I don't charge you guys anything. All free. I mean, that's not to say that I can't get paid. Nonprofit just means that the main drive of what we do here is not to make money, but we very gladly would use money in order to help more people. I always talk about if I had, like, for instance, like $50,000 or something, like I could reach 10 times what we do right now because I could advertise more, I could put out more prizes, I could hire more teachers, we could get more guest instructors. I have so many things that I could do with more money. And so but the point is that if any of that money was given to us, it wouldn't be used for me to go buy pizza or something, or for me to buy myself fancy gold watches. That's what nonprofit means. We can make money, but we're not doing it to profit. We're not doing it to be like a valuable asset, I guess.
All right.
Oh, the Edge store's on it? Yeah, maybe I should get it. Yeah, that's what 501c3 means. It means nonprofit. And I did this for a reason because and some people have told me, they're like, maybe you should make this for profit. And I don't know. I think keeping it as a nonprofit protects it from becoming something that, for instance, a corporation would then start using in like evil ways to get you guys hooked on like something that like I don't approve of. So if it's a nonprofit, it's kind of protected from people trying to make money off it, and it kind of sticks to its original mission, which is I'm trying to provide help and education to everyone, regardless of how much money your parents make, and I want to do it without charging you anything. And so that's why it's a nonprofit.
All right. So you could hit me up with this link, and then I can try to see if I can get an article. How long would you want it to be?
As long as you want, dude. I mean, yeah, a couple pages is okay.
Like, how much would you set for the lease?
Let's say minimum 2 pages.
Oh, I just thought of that exact same number.
That's good.
So yeah, I'll try to see if I can do that. I'll look into the website. So yes.
Cool, thanks, man. Zach says I never got the webcam. Yeah, well, Zach, if you're talking about the time you wanted a webcam like 2 years ago, I probably don't have the webcam anymore. I remember, yeah. I gave out a lot of prizes during some of the early tournaments and whatnot. And then what I did is I made a requirement for you guys to get your parents to talk to me so that I could send it to you. And some kids couldn't get their parents to agree to it, and so yeah, that's why I didn't. I can't ship you guys stuff if your parents don't agree.
All right. Also,
What if we don't have parents?
What if we don't have parents? Whoever your legal guardian is.
and if we don't have
That
a
legal guardian is you.
I'm not your legal guardian.
No, I'm saying like yourself.
That's called being legally emancipated. I don't think you can do that until you're 18. Or like 16? What's the minimum age for legal
16.
emancipation? Is it 16?
I think
Hey,
so.
What's up, dude?
This entire day I was just waiting for the
14.
stream to come. Like, wait, that's the age I am right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is also in the United States. But emancipation means that, for instance, if you're at least 14 and you're making enough money to support yourself, you can remove yourself from your parents' control.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is mainly used for kids, for instance, who have like abusive parents or like parents that are not very nice, and the kids have found a way to like escape. They can do it at 14, I guess. And yeah, the judge has to find that emancipation is in your best interest. So I actually had a friend who got legally emancipated because his mom wouldn't let him go to school. His mom didn't believe that school was like real or something, and so he had to teach himself from like the internet. And then eventually he figured out, like, wait a minute, I can go to school if I just emancipate myself. So that's what he did.
Who?
It's my friend Mike. He's at MIT now, actually. He's a neuroscience grad student. Very smart kid.
So, Dr. Go,
What's up, dude?
I like ever since this morning, I've always been waiting for the streams to come, and I'm always so bored to do. Like, I can't play chess with people since I'm already in the chess game. Like, I've just been waiting for this entire moment. So,
What's up, dude? I'm glad you have something to look forward to.
Yeah, I always look forward to this.
Nice. Yo, Zach, come on up to the stage. You're good. Yeah, no, I appreciate, Ethan, that you look forward to it. I'm glad that I've created something that kids look forward to. That's like cool. That's dope.
All right.
Here's Zachariah. Zachariah Zerudo, come up, dog. All right, let me go through a couple more questions, and then we'll do spinny wheel or something.
Gold, when can you do the calc or whatever?
I'll do that this week. I promise. Sorry, I've been super busy getting ready for Burning Man, and I'm gonna be slammed for the next week or two. But I will get to it. I'm making sure I stream with you guys at least. I will not stop streaming. But yes, I will do it. Because especially
No, I'm
Nick.
saying,
Or for what? What do you mean?
I'm just at office hours question. That's it.
Oh, an office
That's
hours
what I
question.
mean.
Well, I do those during
Yeah.
office hours. Yeah, I can give you a calculus question during office hours.
Oh, you can't do it right now.
Ask me a question about something more abstract. Yeah, if it's something like calculus specific and whatnot, let's do that during office hours. The AMA here is for like kind of
okay.
more abstract stuff. Jamarcus says late again. It's okay, dude. We're here. You made it. You got a phone for the first time. That's super dope. What type of phone did you get? I remember my first phone. It was called Virgin Mobile.
Frick.
Virgin Mobile.
Virgin,
iOS.
the hell?
Yeah, they're a British company. I know.
Oh.
This was my first phone. This was my first cell phone, guys. What was this? Yeah,
I
this.
can't see.
Oh, sorry, my bad. This is my first cell phone.
What the hell?
Dude, this was my first phone. Man, it's $13.
Not even a freaking flip phone. That's
No,
crazy.
it was bad, dude. Oh, I also had this phone.
Was before flip phones or what?
This phone like really sucked. I remember this one, the jacks,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Where's
man.
the BlackBerry at?
I eventually had a BlackBerry. I did have a BlackBerry eventually. It was also a Virgin Mobile BlackBerry. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, it was the Curve, it was the 9300. One of these. This was cool. It had a physical keyboard. I missed the physical keyboard. It was actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
But it was a pain in the ass.
I have an iPhone 12. That's cool. iPhone 12. That's cool. $5 a month. Nice, dude. Yeah, probably like Spectrum Mobile. Spectrum does deals. All right, let's see. Habib has a question. Do you think physics is the key to understanding the universe? Yes. Depends what we mean by understand the universe. I think when people think understanding the universe is that they're trying to find like some they call it like some grand unified theory, which is just fancy words for like they're trying to come up with a plan for how the universe works, and that plan is what we call consistent, which means if something happens here and it's expected here, that it does, and then if something happens here and it's expected here, it does, and then it like goes around in a circle. Like it doesn't contradict itself. That's what we talk about when we say like I think grand unified theory. It's a bunch of laws in physics such that things don't like disagree with each other. Because right now in physics, certain theories, for instance, in quantum mechanics or whatnot, don't make sense in, I don't know, like quantum field theory or something. I don't know the specifics, but there are things now in physics where they don't agree with each other. Like depending who you ask, you may get a different answer, and that's not a grand unified theory. AT&T, that's cool. My first phone was a Samsung S3 Mini. Lamau got that bad boy in 2017. That's cool. So physics is the key to understanding our universe, I think. The types of people that really focus on this are called cosmologists. So yeah, here is there like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Stephen Hawking. Yeah, cosmologists think about the galaxy and the universe and whatnot, and they tend to come up with these really cool, crazy out there theories about parallel universes and I don't know, black holes and whatnot. So yeah, cosmology is the study of large scale properties of the universe as a whole. So yeah, if you ever want to get into these big grand theories of the world and whatnot, look into some cosmology. Not to be confused with astrology, which is what every dumb girl in Los Angeles believes in. Which is like
the zodiac.
The zodiac signs. This is astrology. This is very different than cosmology. And not to totally shit on astrology, like it is cool. There are some funny things in astrology, and like, do I think where the planets were when you were born affects things? Probably. I mean, like gravitational force is a thing. So maybe it did like
Oh, it's
affect the
that
DNA
way.
in some weird way. But like a lot of these horoscope things are just garbage. But
For real.
that's astrology. Cosmology is more scientific and based in things. Dude, so many kids younger than me have iPhone. Yeah, dude. Yeah, believe me. Even my age, you know, kids were getting spoiled with phones and whatnot. Yeah, they feel like they're entitled. Yes, I did have to like kind of buy all my phones to get stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it. Honestly, like if kids have better shit than you and they didn't work for it, it's gonna fuck them up later. Because they're gonna feel entitled and feel like they don't have to work for things. So I say enjoy the struggle, you know. It's actually a good thing that you're not spoiled, because believe me, that leads to much worse problems later in life that are harder to undo. Fix. Teacup's asking, what is the relationship between quantum mechanics and general relativity, and how can we reconcile them? Wow, these are two things that I don't really know. I'm not a big GR person, and I failed quantum mechanics in grad school. By fail, I mean I got a B-, and a B- in grad school is failing. But yeah, maybe let's see. Let's see if there's there's probably something on the internet about it. I'm down to let me learn something with you, Teacup. Relationship between quantum mechanics and general relativity. I need to get my friend DC on here with GR. He actually studies GR. It's his job. Yeah, see, this is what we talk about, a conflict. There are conflicts, like there are disagreements in the theories of general relativity and quantum mechanics. So it says that like quantum regards the flow of time as universal and absolute, whereas general relativity regards the flow of time as malleable and relative. That's cool. So I guess quantum mechanics feels like time is a set thing and time moves forward, and that's it. But general relativity says that, I guess, time can be kind of warped, which we have seen. If you get close enough to the speed of light, you do start warping time. Like, it does happen. But this is what I talk about, where like there are conflicting theories about things. Yeah, in general relativity, events are continuous and deterministic. In quantum mechanics, are probabilistic. This is cool. Deterministic versus probabilistic. You guys know the difference between that?
No.
Okay. Probabilistic is Noise's favorite thing.
Oh, that, yeah.
Deterministic and probabilistic.
Probability.
Okay. So deterministic models, or things that are deterministic in life, means that this thing happens and then this thing happens. Like, there's no doubt, right? For instance, like, if I eat a cookie, I will no longer be hungry. That's like deterministic. It's like I do something and then I know something else will happen. Whereas probabilistic is a little bit more wishy-washy. And what it talks about is that, okay, if something happens, it's more likely that something else will happen, but it's not 100%. There's always some randomness to it and whatnot. So, yeah, probabilistic would be like, if I get home early, my mom may be happy or she may not be happy, you know? Maybe she was watching her favorite TV show and she's like, shit, the kids are home. Or maybe she's been lonely all day, so she's very glad that you're home. That's an idea. That's an example of like a probabilistic model. You know, how happy is mom when you get home from school? Deterministic is like, no, if this happens, then this happens, and there's no if, and, or buts or whatnot. It's just like, it will happen, you know? If you show up to school on time, you won't get a tardy thing, you know? That's a deterministic thing. So yeah, I think that's cool. That's the difference, I guess, between quantum mechanics and GR. On a big macro, I mean like big, like the very big picture, very simple picture of things, is that general relativity is more probabilistic, so things have kind of some wiggle room, whereas quantum mechanics is very, no, this and this and this, which is actually cool, because quantum, by definition, quanta, means things are quantized, which things have steps, for instance. So it's like step 1, step 2, step 3, and there's nothing in between. Things hit different steps. And you'll see that if you study more quantum mechanics. It's actually pretty cool in the universe how things can be like quantized to like different like levels. Just as like in Fortnite, right? If you're like level 5 and then you're level 6, is there really a level 5.5? Like, no, right? You don't get any items for being level 5.5. You only get items when you hit certain levels, like level 5, level 6, level 7. And a lot of things in the universe are like this, especially in terms of like electrons and energy levels. They tend to like hit certain, we call it like discrete steps. Discrete just means like it's there's no in between. It's just like this or this. Yeah. Popular Banana, what do you think of the storyline of all the Fortnite events? Well, I'm probably the worst person to ask about this because, well, not the worst, because I do play some Fortnite, but I don't think I didn't. Is there a storyline, Nick? Is there a storyline to Fortnite?
It's a really big one, yeah.
Can you give me like a 2-minute summary of the Fortnite storyline, or like a 1-minute summary?
No.
No. I mean, I just keep seeing all these
I've read
things about like
it.
there's aliens and then there's like an upside down world and then whatnot.
Yeah, that was during chapter 2, season 7.
Like there is a storyline apparently to Call of Duty as well, right? With Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
That too.
There's the Zakharov and all these characters, but I never play the single players. I just play multiplayer. So I don't actually ever do the storyline. Which
if you
is
want, I can find a video of the storyline.
No, I'm sure there is one. Yeah. But it's
I'll send it.
Yeah, just send it me anyways. But Call of Duty was originally known not for its multiplayer, but for its amazing first-player campaign. It was seen as like hyper-realistic World War II stuff, and it was cinematic, is what it was at the time, which was very new. It was very new in video games to have campaigns and single-player modes that felt like you were in a movie, and that's what Call of Duty did very well in the very beginning, and that's why it got so popular. And then, of course, everything started moving to multiplayer, and this really only started happening when the internet started getting fast enough for multiplayer to be a thing. Before the internet, was on dial-up and it was very slow, and so doing multiplayer wasn't very accessible to a lot of people. And then as DSL and cable and even fiber and everything got invented, multiplayer became a lot easier. And so now multiplayer is a huge part of a game. You see this with Warzone, you see this with Fortnite. They still have, I guess, a storyline and kind of like a single player thing, but they really focus on the multiplayer. That's like it. The Fortnite storyline is way too confusing. Yeah, I bet it. Well, there's a lot there probably. No, all good. Okay. Cool. Is anyone else pinging me in things? Dr. Gold. Say I get 15 points. Can I get a $5 gift card? Cheers. All right, let me see. Anything else? Anybody else? Stuff. That. Oh, Zach, come up and speak. Oh, did I miss you again, Zach? I keep hitting it. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
I invited him, but honestly, the Discord stages are sometimes difficult to get to join. Sometimes you have to like come out and then come back in. You'll figure it out. Okay. Let's do the spinning wheel. I know you guys like when I give out prizes. Yeah, let's do the spinning wheel. Someone is gonna get some Discord Nitro today, and I do need a boost on the stage, on the server. I think because we're gonna lose level 3 like tomorrow, so I need someone to boost it.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, Hikaru, did I not let you up? I thought I did. Okay. All right. Let's see. I gotta go through everyone who asked a question. So we got Jamarcus. Jamarcus definitely. So this isn't the brilliant stream. This is Golden Hour. Good. So we have Jamarcus. We have Bob, which is dark. Fair. Why do you say Bob all the time, Nick, dude? Why do you say Bob?
I got no clue.
Okay.
It's just funny to me. I don't know. It just you just say it randomly and people get confused and it's funny.
Ethan. Habib had a good one too. I liked Habib's question. And then Tika. And then I'll put a popular banana in there. Zach, what's your question? Come up, come up. How do we get you up here? Zach, ask me a question real quick that I can go over the stream, so I can put you on there.
How's life?
Yeah, you have to ask a question to get entered into the drawing. That's what I say.
Zach, just say, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, he's typing. The power of two? No! No, it's gotta be like an open-ended question, dude. An open-ended question.
What is the power of two?
Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I gotta roll this. I gotta roll it. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it today? Wow! Goes to Jamarcus. Good job, Jamarcus.
Plot twist. Jamarcus has nitro already.
Oh, he does? Oh,
I
damn.
don't know.
Okay.
That's gonna be funny if he does.
Does he have nitro? Oh, I think he does, actually. Okay. Jamarcus already has nitro. Jamarcus, I'll enter you the next one. Let's spin it again. I need someone who doesn't have nitro to win nitro.
It's gonna be funny if it lands on me.
Okay. Ah, goes to Teacup.
Oh no, not Teacup.
Good job, Teacup. You win. Oh, did you get it last time, Jamarcus? Yeah. Let's try to make it so that I'll do this the same as I do the prizes for like the Fortnite thing, where it's just like every you can get it like every 4 weeks, you know. But you won in my heart. Here, I'll give you 3 bond coins just for winning the first time, Jamarcus. Is that cool? Cool. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Golden Hour AMA. Appreciate all you guys' questions. Really great stuff. We have our next stream tomorrow. That's gonna be Friday. That's an office hours type question. So come there, asking anything math or science related. We want to use the Golden Hour here for more like open-ended questions where you just want to like learn about something, or even just have like a question about life, relationship stuff. I don't, whatever you guys are going through. Like I'm happy to try and talk about it and help. But if you want help with your homework, I know school is starting. School is starting soon for you guys. That's a great opportunity to do so. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So come on by, ask your questions, have some fun. I think we'll play Roblox. I want to play Arsenal. I really like that game, Arsenal. Do you guys like Arsenal? I'm a big fan of Arsenal.
Box is trash.
What? Arsenal's not trash, dude. What?
It's not bad. Try not Arsenal next time, but try shit, what's the
Well, you guys suggest. You guys suggest whatever Roblox games. I'll try them out, you guys, and we'll have some fun.
I might check in this. Give me a second.
Let me see. I may do Jackbox games on Saturday too. Do you guys want to play Jackbox on Saturday? I think we should do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you again, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I appreciate talking to all you guys. Come by the stream tomorrow. Continue hang out, have some fun, and enjoy. All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.